Hi guys, this is HangingStudios. This is your Sunday PlayStation and Xbox update. Just about the latest news with both companies, Microsoft and Sony, what they've been up to with some of the latest games they've been developing, all that great stuff that we all want to hear. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into this because a lot of these stories, they're pretty exciting. They're all AAA games at some point. And some not. So, yeah, I'm just going to get straight into this. So, a new Call of Duty has been announced, I think it was a week ago. So, that was announced a week ago, and basically Infinity Ward are behind it. And I heard that some of the developers from, I believe, Naughty Dog and another company, I don't have it in mind at the moment, they actually went to work at Infinity Ward. They got hired. They got asked to go there, and yeah, they're actually going to be participating in some of the games as well. So yeah, and basically there was a Twitter post on Infinity Ward's Twitter saying, "Happy New Year! 2016 is going to be incredible. Let's do this." Now, "let's do this" is a phrase that was referred to, or it was really said in a lot, in Modern Warfare, the very first Modern Warfare, and maybe that's some sort of Easter egg to hint that maybe it's another Modern Warfare 4, which will be, I mean, I believe, because Modern Warfare 3, it was done like really rushed. It was worst times Infinity Ward. It was really chaotic and hectic in Infinity Ward, and yeah, I believe like Modern Warfare 3 didn't go so well, but it wasn't like so bad that everybody like just didn't want to play it. It wasn't like, because you hear stuff like being said about COD Ghosts, released 2013. Everybody I know hasn't really enjoyed that game. It wasn't unique. It was just too mainstream, everything. And I believe they tried to rip off zombies from Treyarch, Black Ops. So with I think it's Extinction. So yeah, that was kind of like, yeah, it was pretty bland and yeah, not really good. So that, yeah, Modern Warfare 4, if it is even called that, it will be released, I believe, fourth quarter of this year, 2016. That's what's rumored to. That's the day that's been rumored. I'm not sure if that's like set in concrete or anything, but that's the rumored date. So yeah, that'll be quite good to look forward to. Another COD. Sony, what a great company. It's just, Sony have recently teased a new Crash Bandicoot, and this is no surprise because it obviously happens every couple of like months, like every 4 to 6 months, and it's even though we like hearing about Crash Bandicoot, the return of Crash Bandicoot, seeing as the last one didn't come out till like since I think it was 2010, on I think it was PS2. I think it was the game after Mind Over Mutant. It's no surprise to hear this because they do it every 4 to 6 months, and even though we do like hearing about Crash Bandicoot because we all miss him and Coco and all those, it's just that we really love them, but like we don't exactly know what their point in doing this is, because they teased about them in I believe it was the launch trailer in for the PS4 in 2013. Yeah, it was just on a little signpost back in the background, just subtly in the background. So yeah, and I believe there was another one. There was another Twitter post from PlayStation Middle East. It pretty much read something like "Want to Crash Bandicoot? Where are you?" or something along those lines. So yeah, that was tweeted about a couple of days ago, and it was like halfway during the week on their Twitter account. So yeah, that was tweeted about, and it was really crazy because people from like all these big companies that participated in Crash, like they're actually like responding to it and talking about it, and that was it was really quite surprising because Sony they lost I think it was the publishing rights, and it got transferred over to Activision because Activision bought them out of it, and that was quite a few years ago now. And yeah, it's quite surprising because you hear Sony talking about Crash Bandicoot when they're not really publishing it anymore, if you know what I mean. Like, yeah, it was really quite bizarre. But we all, even though we do all love Crash Bandicoot, all the games from the past like Crash Bandicoot 3 and all that, I really don't see this coming. It's almost like they're making fun of their audience, and which is a bad thing because eventually people are going to get sick of it and they're going to drive customers away. So yeah, I'd say knock it off to Sony for teasing it. It's really not cool. If you are going to make a Crash Bandicoot, at least like let the public know, because it really does get quite annoying. And yeah, otherwise just lay off the sort of teasing trailers and all that. So yeah. Now Quantum Break, that was released. This was a trailer that was released a couple of weeks ago now. It's about a guy who's going through like a sort of like a world full of like glitches and like portals and stuff. It's really quite an interesting game. And basically, not only is it coming to Windows PCs, which was announced a few days ago now, but it's also getting its own Xbox One bundle, which is quite cool. Now this bundle will include a nice sleek white 500GB hard drive, PlayStation, and also a nice white shiny controller, and free, obviously free download for the game because you're paying for the bundle, and some nice DLC games. And I believe Alan Wake 360 Plus is going to be included in that bundle as well. So yeah, that'll be quite cool. Because I mean, I've seen Quantum Break trailers a lot, and it really does look like a cool game. Really nice visuals, really nice story by the looks. I haven't actually played the game, obviously, because it's not out yet, but it does really look quite cool. So yeah, I mean, even I'm looking forward to that game. We all love seeing new games come out, new series and all that. So yeah, that is definitely one game I am looking forward to. Now for the first time in 8 years, Ubisoft will not be making an Assassin's Creed game. This comes as a bit of a surprise, only because they do it annually, obviously, but it's more a good thing because this means they can really think about the story, and what they're making, what characters they're making, the storyline and all that, and it means they don't have to rush it as much. And think about what they're doing really. This is the first time in 8 years, which is quite different. So we've obviously been seeing this in 2017 now, seeing as they've announced that they're not releasing a game this year. And I do hope that it does turn out to be something like Revelations. Assassin's Creed Revelations or Assassin's Creed 2, because they were the two best Assassin's Creed games in my opinion. Also included that Brotherhood, but still, I would really love to see something like Assassin's Creed 2, Brotherhood, or Revelations, because the storyline was just perfect. The visuals, obviously. It's just those games were like they really got your attention. They really drew you in and stuff. So yeah, I'd like to see something like those. I mean, Unity was great. It wasn't like it wasn't the same, and I think it all comes down to Ezio because it was all revolved around him for I think it was 3 games. But even though I say 3 games, like it was the best time that like because Ezio wasn't it was only 3 games, but even though it was 3 games, it really drew you in. It was a really good story for each game. It was really good. And Ezio, even though he's very quiet, but still a really good, awesome character. So yeah, that's Assassin's Creed. We won't be seeing that till 2017. And now, music artist Kanye West has released a first look trailer for his game Only One, the game, and this was really based on his song called Only Once. So yeah, the game's called Only One, the game. It was based on his song Only One, and this is basically about players really helping his mum, I believe. Players helping Kanye West's mum get to the highest gates in heaven. Now, we don't know any release dates for this. It's only just been announced with the gameplay. So all we know is that this game has been in production for a year and a half now. So yeah, like I said, we don't have any release dates for consoles. Really just anything like that. And even though like I know we all love like Kanye West and all that, but like I'm not sure how it's actually going to turn out. And I'm being honest when I say that. It's just it happens like to some people where they go from one thing that they're really good at, and then they somehow like they don't go so well in the other. It's sort of like when Naughty Dog sold the rights from Crash Bandicoot to Activision. It's like it's not really the same. I mean, it's the still game. It's still the same game. It's just like not as good as the original sort of thing, you know. And how that relates to Kanye West, it sort of relates to his music. Like his music is good. It's just I'm not sure how the game is going to turn out because he's professionally known for his music, and that's what he's really good at. But yeah, when it comes to making a game, it might be a different story. I don't know. I hope it goes well for him. I just don't know. I just don't know what it's going to turn out like, to be honest. So yes, those all really interesting topics. In the last week or so it's been. So yeah, that's your Sunday news for PlayStation and Xbox. Please make sure to subscribe, like, and comment this video. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about these articles, like what your opinion is, or like what you'd like to see in some games. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.